welcome back to Yoga with Deb. I hope that you've been able to participate and enjoy the last few videos. This will be the 5th one in this segment of videos, and so any requests, any comments, any feedback really are welcomed. That way, as I make the next round of videos, we, and myself and the Cancer Foundation, can know how to better serve you. So, Yoga with Deb, brought to you by the Cancer Foundation, video number 5. Here we go. We've been doing some journaling, so I hope you've continued to write or have found it helpful. I'll keep it at the end, that way it can be up to you to decide if you would like to do it or not. Other than that, for today, we'll do something that if I've had you in my classes, we tend to do a lot, laying on the ground and stretching our legs with the strap. It's always so helpful, and so what you will for sure need today is, if you have a strap, grab one. If not, a kitchen towel might be enough, or a hand towel, just something so that you can help reach your foot with it. Maybe even a ribbon might help. You might have to get creative if you don't have some things that are available to you. Other than that, we'll mainly, of course, take time to really get through the legs. We've been working through the chest, the shoulders, and the back for the past few videos. So I feel like we started with our legs in the first video, so we'll end there as well. And then you basically repeat the cycle. And then within about 2 weeks or so, I'll start creating another round of videos once you kind of get the hang of these. So please let us know what else it is that you need, and we'll get started. So if you need time to set your space, then of course press pause, lay your mat out, get the room ready, grab your blocks. I don't know that we'll need them, but a strap and the blanket. Perfect. We'll start in a comfortable seated position, lately, as we usually tend to do. So starting there again. Your hands rest wherever feels best. Your shoulders get stacked over your hips. Your chin parallel to the ground. Take a deep inhale, shrug your shoulders towards your ears, and as you exhale, sigh it out, move the shoulders back. Another big deep breath, inhale fully. Exhale completely. One more, breathe it in. Let it go. As you close your eyes, focus on the blank space on the backs of your eyelids. And if you feel uncomfortable closing your eyes, then you can keep the eyes open, but just focus either on the screen or something in front of you that is not moving. Then come back to that familiar place and awareness of your breath. Breathe in through your nose. Feel the breath move from the low belly, through the diaphragm around the belly button, the rib cage, the heart, the throat, into the top of the head. Then exhale back out through your nose. Feel the breath tingle the top of your lip and move throughout your body. Really focusing on being patient today. Patient with yourself, with your body, even with your days. Maybe they feel longer, maybe they're actually shorter. Whatever it is that you're going through, allow yourself to feel, but to return to patience and compassion. So as you continue to breathe from the belly, breathe in patience, especially for yourself, your thoughts. And with each exhale, find compassion, the ability to be kind to yourself and kind to others, especially during times of darkness and uncertainty. I am patient with each inhale. I am compassionate with each exhale. Continue just like that. As you feel the breath fill you up from the bottom to the top, and then spread throughout your body. So start to scan your body. Note any areas of physical tension, tightness, discomfort, heaviness, so that as you breathe, you can send your breath to those areas. You can be patient with your body and then send it love to invite the release. Being compassionate with yourself. I am patient. I am compassionate. Keep this in mind as you continue to listen to your breath and prepare to move with your body. On the next inhalation, invite small movement back to the body. Wiggle your fingers, your toes. Maybe move through the neck and the head, the shoulders, anything that calls to you. And begin to open your eyes if you haven't already and lift the head high. We'll take time to take care of the hands. So one of my favorite things about doing this is it's a good lesson not to overthink, to be patient, to be present, to release the thoughts. So we'll start with our butterfly hands. You'll hook your thumbs around one another. The fingertips are pointing up, at least for the time being. You'll take an inhale, start to push the fingertips forward. And as you exhale, the fingertips come down and the backs of the hands start to meet so that you start to find a stretch through the top of the wrists. Continue to circle the fingertips towards you. They come up on the inhale, open forward on the exhale, and go down. Continue just like that. Inhales bring you up. Exhales take you down. Odds are, and because I've seen it before, sometimes this weird thing starts happening and the wrists get crossed. Just start over. Hook the thumbs and circle. Again, usually, if this doesn't seem to be working, you're overthinking it. So just trust the process. Allow yourself to move. To be patient and compassionate, maybe feeling some pops and cracks in the wrists. Mine are. And then reverse the direction. This is where you can really get it tricky. So if you have to, you start over, going forward, then without thinking, switch and move back. Then on the next round, keep the backs of the hands touching. For a moment, just let the elbows flare up, but then as you exhale, push them down so that you can deepen the stretch in the top of the wrists. Inhale, elbows up. Relax the top of the shoulders. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, elbows up. Exhale, press the elbows down. One more. Then gently start to bring the hands up. Roll through your wrists. Good. We'll take time to stretch one hand at a time. Extend your left arm forward first, but instead of letting the shoulders stay up, roll the shoulder back. There. You'll start with your thumb. Sounds simple, it is pretty simple. Gently pull the thumb back. So if you have arthritis in your hands, this is a really good way to stretch the hands out. And Something so simple, yet we never think to do it, at least not on our own. Gently release, move towards the index finger. Pull it back. You just want to feel the stretch. It doesn't need to be super intense. Then move towards the middle finger. But notice if you start to tense up in your right shoulder, left shoulder again, relax it down. Ooh, that was my finger popping. So for me, the stretch gets more intense the closer I get towards my pinky. For you, it could be different. Gently release the middle finger, move towards your ring finger on the left hand. Another pop. Good. Gently release, move towards the pinky. Pull it back. Gently release, then try to cover all of the fingertips and pull them all back so that you still feel the stretch in the fingers, but then start to feel it in the palm of your hand and even in the bottom of your wrist now. But then check in with the right shoulder. Sometimes it'll creep up as well. Move it down, lift the head high. Good. Gently release, circle the left wrist. Yeah. So it might feel warm, it might get tingly. And it's just the blood moving into the hand, into those fingers. We'll switch sides, extend your right arm out. Take the shoulder up, back, and down, but stay tall in your seat, long through your right side. And then start to cover your right thumb, gently pull it back. Breathe there. So it requires a lot of patience to move slowly, especially doing this. Then move towards the index finger, gently pull that one back. And your fingers might be popping and cracking as much as mine are, or not. But breathe. Then move towards the middle finger. Ooh, that's a big stretch for me. Gently release, move towards the ring finger. Still breathe from your belly. Then check in with the left shoulder, make sure it's relaxed, even the right. Then move towards the pinky. Gently release, cover all fingers, pull them back. There, soften through the tops of your shoulders, through your traps. Feel the stretch in the palm of your right hand, the bottom of your right wrist, and through all of the right fingers. Gently release, circle the right wrist. Wonderful. Lower the right hand down. On your next exhale, draw your chin down towards your chest. Interlace your hands at the base of your head. Let the elbows fall by the side of your face. Start to curl into your spine. Feel the stretch to the neck, between the shoulders even. Then inhale, start to lift the head up. Reach the elbows out. Move the shoulders towards the spine and sigh here. Take an inhale. Exhale, curl in. Inhale, lift back up. Reach the elbows out, sigh. Another inhale. Exhale, curl. On the next inhale, lift the head. Bring the chin high, last one. Exhale, sigh. Then draw the head towards neutral, reach the arms up, release them down. Perfect. If you're sitting on anything, remove it here, and you'll start to lay yourself down. Make sure that your strap is accessible to you. When you lay down, you can take a full body stretch. Reach yourself out long. Oh, there. How Hug your right knee in towards your chest. Continue to reach your left leg out long. If your chin is reaching straight up towards the ceiling, slightly draw it in. Create length in the back of your neck. There. You'll just circle your right ankle, wiggle your right toes. Still breathe from the belly. Reverse your circles. Good. Then slow that down and just switch sides. Extend the right leg out. Draw the left leg in. Take hold of your left leg, your left shin. Flex your right foot and start to wiggle your left toes, circle your left ankle. So focusing on the joints. So we did the fingers, the hands, now taking care of the feet and the toes, the ankles. Reverse your circles. I am patient with each inhale. I am compassionate with each exhale. Extend the left leg out long. Draw your right leg back in. And as if you're putting on your shoe or getting ready to tie your shoes, you'll take your strap or your towel, whatever it is that you're using, loop it around the ball of your foot, making sure it's the ball of your foot where that big toe ball mound is. Reach your right leg straight up. And press the ball of the foot against the strap, but then use the strength of your arms, the strap, the towel, pull the leg back in. So you should feel a deep stretch to the back of your right leg, maybe even in the calf. Do your best to straighten the leg, get firm and tone in your quadricep, your quad, so the kneecap shouldn't be able to move. There. Breathe here. Supta Parangustasana 1. On your exhale, bend your right knee, draw it in towards your chest, but keep the right foot flexed up. Inhale, extend back out. So just mobilizing the hamstring a little bit. Exhale, deepen using your quad. Inhale, extend. Take a few more just like that. Match your breath to your movement. Making sure that the movement comes from the hip and not just bending the knee in and out, but actually moving from the hip. Good. Keep the right leg long. Release the right foot from the strap, the towel, whatever it is. Lower it all the way down. Ideally, the right leg should feel slightly longer than the left. For some of you, if you even look, it will actually be longer. And so that we don't walk in circles, draw your left knee in towards your chest. Take hold of your left shin. Then, like you're putting on your shoe or tying your shoe, loop your strap. Hug the knee in a little closer. Extend the left leg up. Actively reach your right leg forward. Press the ball of the foot into the strap. And so especially if right now you're probably doing a lot of walking, enjoying the outdoors, maybe even running, this is really good just to give yourself a nice stretch after all of the walking and the time that you're doing to spend outdoors. Press the ball of your foot against the strap and pull the leg back with your strap as well. Breathe here. But still remain mindful of your right leg, the extended leg. Imagine that you could get the back of the thigh to touch the ground so that it's not up like that, but reaching straight forward. On your exhale, bend your left knee, draw it towards your chest. Keep your left foot flexed up. Inhale, extend back out. So again, moving from the hip joint, not just the knee joint. And just pedal in and out like that. Inhale, stay long in your left leg. Breathe here. Then again, check in with the shoulders. They get so sneaky, and I've seen it before. There's a tendency to shrug them up. Exhale, release the left leg out of the strap. Lower it down. Take a full body stretch. Breathe in through your nose and release out through your mouth. Then hug your right knee back in. And everyone's favorite, the IT band stretch. You'll take your strap again. Loop the strap around your foot. Extend the right leg up. This time, bring both straps or both ends of the towel into your left hand. Then you're going to take the right hand, and I'm going to do the opposite side just so you can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll switch back. You'll bring the straps into the opposite hand. So you're using your right leg extended, so both straps are in the left hand. Then your right thumb is going to go in the crease where the belly and thigh meet. So right here, you're going to press forward and down just slightly so that the hip doesn't jump up, but moves down. Then you'll cross the right leg towards your left shoulder. So add a diagonal and only about 1/3 of the way into the twist. So what you should find is a really, really deep stretch that moves from your outer right hip through the IT band, maybe down the outside of the knee and all the way to the outside of the ankle. It's not a full twist, so the hip still stays down. Then again, you still press down and forward with your thumb so that you can get the stretch to stay intense. So it should be intense. Not painful, but it can be very intense. I'm going to switch back to the other side just so that I'm doing the same side that you are. Breathe there. Release any tension that's hiding in your jaw because I'm sure that the jaw might be clenched. So glide your tongue over your teeth. Inhale, bring the right leg back towards center. Release the right foot from the towel, the strap, and lower it all the way down. We'll switch sides, loop the strap into your left foot, extend it up. Take both straps to your right hand. The left thumb in the crease where the belly and thigh meet. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, cross your left leg at a diagonal towards your right shoulder. The hip should still be able to stay rooted on the ground, and you should feel that intense stretch on this side. Check in with the jaw again and use your breath. I am patient with each inhale. I am compassionate with each exhale. I am here so that you stay present. Inhale, bring the left leg back up through center. Release the foot from the strap. Lower it all the way down. Good. On your next inhale, now you can hug the right knee in towards the chest. Create space, and on your exhale, twist. Cross the right leg all the way over the body. Keep the right shoulder down. Now the right hip can stack over the left, and the gaze can move towards the right. So your supine twist, or the gaze can stay up. There. Maybe you'll find a small stretch on the outer part of your right hip, and let it move up the back. Inhale, come up to center. Extend the right leg out to draw your left leg in. Create space with your next inhale. And on your exhale, twist. Cross your left leg over the body. Keep the left shoulder down and maybe move the gaze towards the left as well. Breathe here. Make sure that your bottom leg is reaching straight out beneath you, not bent, not forward, but straight. Inhale, come back to center. Extend your left leg out long, take a full body stretch. Then exhale, hug both knees into your chest. Your choice to rock and roll up the spine to come to a seat, or turn to either side of your body and make your way up to a seat. I'm just going to rotate to face you. Extend both legs straight out in front of you. Remove any beautiful excess flesh from beneath you, so root your sits bones down. With your hands by your side and your feet flexed, sit up tall, Dandasana staff pose. Imagine your feet as your lungs so that with each inhale, your lungs fill, the feet flex. And with each exhale, point the feet as you push the air out of the lungs. Maybe find a stretch to the top of the feet. Inhale, fill and flex, find patience. Exhale, point. I am compassionate. Inhale, fill. Exhale, point. Good. There. One more. On the next inhale, with the feet flexed, reach the arms up high. As you exhale, start to fold forward, Paschimottanasana. You'll want the strap or the towel here again. Loop it around both feet this time. And I'll turn sideways just so you can see me. There's a tendency to curl the spine and go like that, but avoid that. Lengthen through your spine, even if that means not folding as far as you can. Lead with your heart and fold straight down. Oh, hi, Maia. There. Maybe if you have fur babies, get some love from them too. Yes, I hear you. But doing your best to keep the back flat, the spine long. There. Come here, little kitty. I know, you saw yourself. Maia, come here. Come on. There we go. Good. See, even she knows how to stretch. On the next inhale, release the grip of the strap, the grip of the towel, reach the arms high. And as you exhale, sigh, release both arms down. Good. Maia. Oh, you want to be in the video. So I will move back so that she could stay there. Good. So still sitting nice and tall in your seat. You're nice and tall like a cat. You'll keep the feet flexed. On your inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, fold straight forward again. There. Take your strap, your towel. Grab hold of your left leg first. Then on your inhale, bring your left leg up with you. I think it's because you like the sun, huh? Okay, Maia. Oh, that's a big yawn. So you're going to take the class instead of be in the class. Well, come here at least. Yes, you. I know. Oh, stretch it out. Yeah. You want to teach the class? That's fine. Okay, bye. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. You'll take hold of your left leg first. On your inhale, lift your left leg up with you. There. There's another tendency here to curl the spine. Do your best to still sit tall. There. Then with your left leg reaching straight out in front of you. There. Lift it a little bit higher. And we'll do it at a diagonal so that you can see me a little better. Good. Bring both straps to your right hand. You're seated, Parivita Hasta Parangustasana, revolved dancing Shiva, but in a seat. Inhale, sit tall, reach your left arm up, and as you exhale, twist towards the back. Extend your left arm back behind you. So really using your core strength to sit tall here, maybe feeling it in your IT band again. Good. Inhale, come up through center. Release the left leg out of the strap. Lower it down. Shake it out. Good. We'll switch sides. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold straight forward. This time, take hold of your right leg. Loop the strap around the ball of the right foot. Lengthen through your spine, engage your core. Lift your right leg up with you. Give yourself as much slack as you need on the strap. So if your leg can't get straight to grab here, straighten the leg first. Good. Inhale, sit tall, and she's back. Maya, you're making this a little difficult. Is it because the sun's there? Come here, little girl. I know. There. So with the right leg, we lift it up. Take an inhale, bring both straps into your right hand. And on your exhale, twist over towards the right. Seated Parivritta Hasta Parangustasana. And this is all over. I'm surprised they hadn't made appearances until now, but here they are. Exhale, come back to center. Release the left leg down, so they're really testing my patience today. But yet, it's beautiful to have the compassion for them because all they want to do is love us. Good. So now that you've done both sides, remove everything off to the side. Extend both legs straight out. Thank you. Can you sit down, please? Okay, that works too. I want some yoga today. There you go. There you go. Right there. There you go. Lay down. Okay. Navasana, boat pose. Plant your hands behind you. A slight bend to your knees. Start to lift your legs. Find your balance. Your hands can stay behind you as support, or maybe you can grab behind your thighs. Maybe even extend the legs. But again, making sure that you don't curl in. Lift the heart through. Then plant the hands, plant the feet to windshield wiper the legs. So some core strength today. Then slow that down. We'll take another round. Zip the legs together. Hand support behind you. And inhale, start to lift. Navasana. Keep the core strong. Maybe grab behind the legs. Maybe extend. Maybe even reach the arms forward. It's really, really hard, and some days I can't even do it. Plant the hands, plant the feet, windshield wiper the legs. We'll take one more together. Zip the legs, lift the feet, find your balance. Then either grab behind the thighs, reach the arms forward, maybe straighten the legs. But make sure that you still broaden through the chest and lift the heart. Exhale, plant the hands, plant the feet, windshield wiper the legs. Good job. Wonderful. Perfect. One more round and we'll actually row our boat. So if the hands need to support behind you, keep them there. And Maya. Okay, that's fine. I need you to move, little girl. Maybe we all need to play. On your next inhale, lift the legs, lift the heart. Then, if you can lift the hands, we'll start to row one side to the other so that you're still twisting through the belly. If not, keep the hands supporting beneath you. Just a few more. Then plant the hands, plant the feet, lower the legs, windshield wiper them side to side. And now that's the garage opening. Lots of things happening today. But again, it all tests the patience so that we can stay patient, stay calm, but compassionate. Good. Wonderful. We'll make our way up to stand just for a moment so that we can play with some balance. So come on up. With the core nice and engaged, nice and strong, the balance hopefully should be more accessible. So start in your mountain pose with the feet about hip distance apart. Palms face forward, fingers spread wide. Root into your right leg first. So press into your right toes as you spread and distribute the weight evenly. Then start to lift the left knee up. Then use that familiar core strength. Kick the left leg out to straight. Ekahasta. Padasana. Lower the left leg down. I think that's the name. I just went blank. Spread the left toes. Root your left foot down. Press into your left leg. Lift your right leg up. Find your balance. Then kick the right leg out to straight. Bend the knee. Lower back down. Take your time. Clearly, even balance isn't perfect for me. We'll take a few more rounds. Spread your right toes, root your right foot. As you press into that leg, lift out of the right hip. Rise here, bring your left knee up with you. Then see if you can lift both arms up as well. Wonderful. Release the hands down, lower the left leg. Switch sides, and I'm just going to do it sideways so you can see me and a little bit more of what you need to do. Spread your left toes, root your left foot. Start to lift your right leg up. So making sure that you don't push the hips forward, but move the top of your left thigh back. Then maybe lift the arms up. And gently release. Shake it out. Adding on. Spread your right toes, root your right foot, press into your right leg, start to bring your left knee up, reach both arms up. Your choice to stay here or take an inhale, and as you exhale, you'll actually twist towards the left. Let your right hand grab for the outer edge of your left knee. There. So modified Parivita Hasta Parangustasana, your modified standing dancing Shiva. Come back into center, lower the left leg down. Do not let the lack of balance discourage you. Again, the point is to gain balance, but to be patient, compassionate. We'll do the opposite side. Root into your left foot. Start to lift your right leg up. Press into your left leg. Inhale, lift both arms up. On your exhale, twist towards the right. And here she comes again. Maia, you can't be doing that. Yeah, sorry. There she is. And we twist towards the right. Inhale, come back, lower down, shake it out. Okay, one more time on each side. Again, knowing that you can repeat anything we've done up until this point. But start by spreading your right toes, root your right foot down. Start to lift your left leg up. Inhale, reach both arms up. On your exhale, twist towards the left. Grab for the outer edge of your right leg. Stay there, or even kick the leg out to straight. Yes. Lower, bend the knee, lower the leg, shake it out. We'll switch sides. I'm just twisting, facing different sides so that you can see a better angle. Spread your left toes, root your left foot. Start to lift up and bend your right knee. Inhale, lift both arms up. On your exhale, twist towards the right. Let your left hand grab for the outer edge of your right leg and kick the leg out to straight. Bend your knee. Lower the right leg down, untwist, shake it out. Together we'll take some lion's breaths to release everything that may have brought up. It can be very frustrating. 1, to balance. 2, to move in your balance. And then to hold it. So in your Tadasana with the fingers spread wide. Take an inhale. And Maia! What are you doing? Who do you think you are? Clearly, she thinks she's the one that gets all the attention today. At least this should make for an entertaining home yoga video. And we'll take some lion's breaths. Clearly, again, testing my patience. Take a nice big inhale. On your exhale, roar it out. Another one, inhale. One more. There. We'll come on down to a seat. And know that you've arrived and can lay all the way down on your back. We didn't do too much hip opening, so we'll take just a little time to play with the happy baby. You'll from your back, hug both knees towards your chest. Rock side to side first, or you can circle the legs together or separately in either direction. Reverse the circles. And then slow that movement down. You'll start with a floating butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees open in opposite directions. Grab for the outer edge of your feet. There. Then start to let your feet flex up towards the ceiling as you draw your legs to the outer edges of your body. You can rock side to side. If the feet aren't accessible, maybe the ankles, the calves, or the backs of the thighs. You can also play with extending one leg, the other, or both. Then slow that down and make your way to your Shavasana. If you would like some more hip opening, then Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly legs. The soles of the feet touch, the knees open. Holding this for a long period of time can get intense, so if you need to, just draw the legs back together, plant the feet. Otherwise, you're welcome to keep your butterfly legs and feel the stretch from the groin and your hips. Maybe even one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart as you close your eyes. Take a deep inhale and a complete exhale. Another big deep breath. Let it go. I am patient with each inhale. I am compassionate with each exhale. If you have any issues with your monkey brain, then start to count your breath. Inhale 1. Exhale 2. Inhale 3. Exhale 4. Continue to work your way all the way up to 10. But if at any point you find yourself thinking of something other than your breath, you start over. If you happen to make it to 10, then count backwards. If you lose track and drift away, then that was the goal, and again, you start over. I am patient. I am compassionate, especially with yourself. I'll mind the time. Allow yourself to drift away and find Shavasana. complete exhale. Another big deep breath. Let it go. Become aware of your body. Aware of the patience you've cultivated and the compassion that you've found. Take it with you so that even when you aren't on your mat and you find yourself getting anxious, impatient, frustrated, uncertain, you can choose to return to your breath, to find patience, and to be compassionate with yourself so that then that compassion can ripple out towards others. Invite small movement back to your body. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your wrists and your ankles. Maybe even take a full body stretch and reach yourself out long. Hug your knees towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a warm embrace. You can either stay on your back or turn to either side of your body and find a fetal position. Thank yourself for returning to your mat, for giving yourself time, and even through distractions, returning to presence and patience and choosing compassion. Gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands to heart center in Anjali Mudra. It is an honor to guide you through your practice, even when we're apart. The light within me sees and respects the light within each of you, for we are of the same light. From my heart to yours, namaste. As for today's journaling entry, maybe you just free write. I kept thinking of what we could do, and this morning I wrote about my day, my week, what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, and then I just saw where it went, or even make up a story, but just write. Thank you.